Hello friends! Today I thought it would be fun to do an experiment with 3 different kinds of liquids. So our first liquid is probably the one you see the most often. This is water. Our second liquid is oil. And our third liquid is food coloring. So we're going to see how these all interact with each other. So first, this is a cup of water. Let's see what happens if I put the food coloring in the water. Put a drop of food coloring in there. And then stir it up. So our food coloring dissolved in the water. Let's see what happens if we put a little oil in with it. Look where our oil is now. See up here? Our oil stayed in little bubbles at the top of the water. So the oil does not dissolve in water. Now let's try. We'll put some oil in its own cup. And we'll put food coloring in with the oil. Can we see what happened here? Did the food coloring dissolve in the oil? Doesn't look like our cup with the water, huh? So the water turned all blue, but the blue food coloring in the oil just made these little tiny droplets. Alright, for the next part I'm going to put in a few more colors so it'll look really cool. So we're going to put in a drop of red food coloring and a drop of yellow food coloring. We're going to stir them all up so they all make those little tiny drops. Alright, see, I have all the little tiny drops in my oil now, because the food coloring does not dissolve in the oil. So this is a cup of warm water, and I'm going to pour the oil and food coloring into that. So we see, like, when we put the oil in the water before, the oil goes to the top, brings the food coloring with it. But as it sits there, let's see what happens. Can you see what it's starting to do? So the colors in the food coloring are starting to fall out of the oil and go down into the water and dissolve in the water. And as they do that, they make really cool patterns that we can watch. So this is something fun you can try at home if you want. You can get a glass or a jar of warm water, and then just get another cup, put some oil in it, and just a few drops of food coloring. If you put too much, it'll all just kind of turn black. So just a few drops, mix it up, and pour it in your cup of water, and then you can have your own little color show in a cup. It's kind of like watching little fireworks. So it's pretty cool. Alright. So I hope that's a fun experiment you can do sometime. And I hope you enjoyed learning about the different ways that these liquids, that oil and water and food coloring, interact. Thanks for watching and have a good weekend.